You think you're behind, but you're not. Most people compare themselves to others every single day, and it's destroying their happiness as a person. It's destroying their sense of self, their sense of progress. It's destroying everything they know about themselves because they just compare themselves to others constantly. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why your timeline in your life is exactly where it needs to be. Why we feel behind. Social media is one of the most detrimental things to human society. Sure, it's like a great way for us to keep connected. It's a great way for people to share their ideas, but oftentimes, and you've probably heard this about 500 times before, people compare their chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. You may look on the internet and find someone that's 50 times stronger than you and think, why am I not there? Why am I not as big as that person? You might see someone who has a lot more money than you. Why is that person more successful than me? You shouldn't be asking those questions because, from a biased perspective of your own self, you don't see their struggles. You don't see what they've gone through to put out that front of how they look like. Everybody's path is different, and there's no universal timeline for everybody to follow. There's not a single way to make progress. There's not a single way to, you know, be successful in life because everybody's different and everybody's heard that their entire lives growing up. For example, everybody's heard of Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling published Harry Potter at 32 years old. And Morgan Freeman, he got his breakout role at 52. 52 years old. Comparison is the thief of all joy. Everybody's heard that, but a lot of people don't know that success isn't just a linear thing. Everyone grows at a different pace, and instead of comparing yourself to somebody, you should measure backwards. Look how far you've come from who you were, let's just say 5 years ago. If you look back at your high school self or your middle school self or yourself in elementary school, you'll know that you aren't the same person. You have made progress, and that version of yourself looking forward would think the exact same thing that you think towards other people who post themselves online. And I've talked about this in videos before, but it's all through small, like, daily improvements. Maybe one extra push up a day, maybe reading 5 pages out of your favorite book, or spending 10 minutes just learning a skill. I play guitar. You can't really see it over there. I play guitar every single day, maybe an hour. So if you're not constantly making these improvements, you're going to think that you're not making progress in your life when you really are. Just remember, look back on your old self and think about the progress you've made. The power of patience. I see it all the time. People quit because they expect overnight results. You think I got these biceps overnight? No. It takes years, years and years of training, eating right, and keeping consistent with your workouts. And the same thing can go for all aspects of your life. If you're trying to get good at, you know, Fortnite, let's say, you got to put in that work. You got to practice your editing courses, you know? You got to do something because all the 8-year-olds are ahead of you if you don't. All the 8-year-olds that take over that game. You are exactly where you need to be right now. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is today. Stop measuring your progress against somebody's highlight reel. I could easily look at like Sam Sulek, C-Bum, and think to myself, why am I not like them? Why am I not as big as them? Why am I not as strong as them? Because I haven't put enough work in yet. And yes, steroids are a factor, but we're not going to discuss that today. But instead of focusing on somebody else, think about your own perspective. Focus on today and keep showing up every single day, even if it's hard, even if you don't want to, and you'll be a happier person in the future. I've either posted or will post a video talking about this, how your future self is waiting on you. Your future self wants you to be there. Your future self is looking back, hoping that you would have started where you're at today. Sorry, I couldn't spit that out for some reason. All right, guys, it was a short video today, but if this hit home, it's just the start of what this channel is about. So make sure you subscribe. I don't know which side it's on, but Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuce.